My desert. This is the newest video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just um, do it this way. I'm taping this live, and then I'll go through how I built this. I just woke up, so I'm not really awake yet, but I'll get there. Um, Drinking my coffee and all that. Okay, now this is the island built, right? Um, Spectacle Island. Okay, and what I did, okay, this spot is going to be used in another um, mod I have. So I believe it is, if I remember correctly. So I didn't want to do anything with this. No deleting, no nothing. Just leave it alone. And that's pretty much what I did. I left all that alone out there. Um, and I just built this right here. Um, and it should be fine. My settlers are here. If you there's 20, I don't know, 4 settlers. Okay, so this is I. Well, I'm not completely done with it, of course, so I need to do something about that up there. Anywho, I wanted it to be a working warehouse, right? And then look, we got somebody in the ground there. I do have my Las Vegas people here. You know, the 4 people from that over here, and then this is what is showing out here. See, 'cause I didn't want it to come clear out here, so I thought I would just, but I'll fix that. Let's see, and then I made them down here, and you know, there's a whole bunch of barrels and all that kind of stuff. Is because we're taking the stuff out of the cars down there and putting them up here. And then I just put, you know, some beds in here. I'll show you. It takes a hot minute to get into build mode. And yeah, so give it a minute here. When I go into editing. There we go. Okay, so I have 24 people here, or NPCs, you know, settlers. Uh, their happiness is 90%, so I need, you know, that 10%, you know, I need to get that. But it never, you know, it won't stay unless I cheat it. You know, it fluctuates. Once you get to 100, you get your bonuses or whatnot, and then it just goes away. You know, if they're ticked off or something. Now this is Raul. Yeah, this is Raul, and you know he's from
Oh, it's you. You
you
need
know
something
New
repaired or
Vegas,
something?
and I put him over here, and see you
Oh,
have
nothing.
options
Your
with him.
decisiveness is truly a wonder to behold,
What I
boss.
did with him, and he's over here because he wants to be. What I did with him is I put him. Uh, a bunch of this stuff had to be one at a time, but oh well. Oh, I thought that was cute. A modder did this. Oops, I need to move that over just a little bit more. But it's like it's making cement. I thought that was cute. I need to move that one thing over a little bit, the wheelbarrow. Okay, run down here. This is where I put Raul.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes.
I put him on this. He's rebuilding this car. He's always asking about fixing things and such. So this was a perfect place for Raul, I thought. He's on top of. I put these here, right, and these and stuff, but they broke as soon as I put them down. So I
I'm
thought,
starting
well,
to
you
think
know,
we're finally safe from those damn raiders.
it kind of makes sense that they break, you know, because they've been out there in containers, you know. So I thought, yeah, just leave it. Um, Barrels in that one. I got motorcycles in that one. Um, I put waters in that one, and it helps with my water, my clean water. I put, you know, like these here, so it's a shipment of lockers, shipment of safes, and of course there's the same thing in every one of them. I took it from the safes out there, and I just cloned it, you know. And then I cloned that one, and they're all hand placed and such. So, yeah. Tables in this one. Back there, I have a couple.
Have you heard that song on the radio? 60 Minute
just
Man?
boxes.
15 minutes of blowing my top? There's no
That's
way that can be true.
Logan. He's from Vault 4, and I like him. And he's part of our group, and he just asks questions and such. Barrels, let's see. This one's pretty empty. We got our front end loader. And then I have the crane, which is, I looked everywhere for rope or something where I could like put it around this. And I came upon a dog collar, a chain dog collar. And I thought, well, just make it bigger and then put it around this, right? Just for looks, you know. And it fell to the ground every time. So I thought, well, we'll just do it this way.
I've got your back.
So it's grabbing, you know. And we got a front end loader. Yeah, right here, too. I put that in here. And then, let's see, over here, you see everything comes from there, from these crates. So, you know, I have inventory of stuff, you know. And then we come up here. This is the stuff from New Vegas, right? Fallout Vegas. And I have them in here. And you see, we got some signs. So there's 3 signs of that, 4 of that. Because, you know, they're coming out of the cars, right? We got the slot machines. These are just to make people happy. Yeah, they don't work. I do have some that work, but that's not what I was going for here. And then these, I found these, so I put these here, you know. This one, yeah, this one has stuff here. I think somebody takes care of it. Can't tell you for sure. And then more boxes, and we have, what, 3 of these there. Again, I don't know if they work because we just got them out of the crates, right? And then, let's see, yep, you go through here. And I wanted it to be exposed like a warehouse does, you know, like a, you know, it's just a warehouse. It's not supposed to be homey or anything. We were down there. I showed you that. And up here is the hallway. I put these in here with little fish swimming around. I thought they were cute. That's the way to the main building, right? And it's dark, so yeah. I love the sky, right? Good, nice sky. Okay. And then people have lockers. And I'm not done with this, all right? So don't, you know. Yeah, I was going to say, I usually have Cass over here.
Sure could use a drink.
I like taking inventory or whatnot, you know, and more boxes. I have I have a loft over here. Those are noises from outside. The neighbors are starting up their pickups. Where? Up right there. No, that's the Vegas stuff. I have a loft around here. Where did I put it? I think it's down. I mean, there's so much room in this place, gosh. And I'm trying to fill it up with stuff, you know. They have lots to do here, that's for dang sure. Okay, yeah, and I did, yeah, I showed you this. So anyway, this is my warehouse, and it's right next to the eating
Gotta clean
spot.
my gun.
So all they have to do is go through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a door there or not. I don't know. So it's near the eating spot, so all they have to do is come over here if they want to make something to eat. I got my livestock staying where they're supposed to be. I moved around some stuff. And so every one of them, you know, is down there, and they're actually staying. They're not, I haven't seen them up here anyway. And then if you saw my other video, on the other side of that is my fishing place. Ooh, is that? Nah, that's supposed to be that way. Okay, down here is picnic area, and then it, you know, like I said, it all comes together, and then now, what was her name from New Vegas? She was over here, and we did pass the doctor, and he's got his own spot. Let's see. Over, I put him.
I sometimes wonder how high the vault numbers go.
And
Someone told me one time that they only
my
need
character's son
122.
is running this place,
You think they numbered them sequentially?
and he's around here somewhere. He's all grown up now. Put some eating stuff here. I'm not sure if I love that or not. It's a tent, you know, tents, and I thought I would just put it like over eave over here so they could, you know, sit around. That's for food. The gunners got in here, and my guys put him down real quick, but this one is in the water, and I really need to get him out of there. Okay, the doctor dude from Vegas, I put him, and there he is right there. Now he's just walking around. Nighttime, they kind of, nighttime is for sleeping, you know, and they do. They'll go into their rooms and go to bed. But I gave him this, you know, because he is a doctor, you know, so I gave him that. I did a little more decorating, not too much. I'll watch a stream, you know, of somebody, and I'll turn down the audio, and I'll just decorate the place, you know, or one of my other places. And there's nobody here, right? Because it's nighttime. They've gone home. Maybe, well, there's Veronica right there. She's the one I may take with me because I like her chatting. But this place is pretty much closed because it's nighttime. People want to sleep. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to connect all these together. And then I get up an idea. Oh, let's do it this, you know, let's do this, let's do that. Okay, you know, and people come over here. Mainly this right here. You know, it's like a little, you know, I need to put, which I think I already did, I need to put stools there. And then, and these need to get dropped down some, and I'll do that. And then this is my boat build, you know. Yeah. So, actually, nobody's really working over here either because it's nighttime. So I'm not sure why that dude's walking over here. But, anyway, he is. You can go the long way, which again, I haven't even put a fence around this or anything because it's so big. The whole island is just huge, you know. So I may do something here to kind of connect it, kind of, but I'm not sure what. I don't know, come up with something. And then my trees, and I put a bunch of these trees so I can move them around, right? They're probably not going to stay there. They're for landscape, you know. So anywho. And then we're back at the warehouse. And anywho, this is the warehouse. And yes, I have some things to do. I have to move that. I still have things to do, but oh well. You get it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. And then I'm going to put together building it. And I'll do that real quick. I'll just kind of speed it if you want to, you know, see how I did it and stuff. And the parts that I used to make it. Because I like to see that myself when people are building because I get ideas. So anywho, off we go. Okay, now here we are. This is
Have you heard that song
pre-built.
on the radio?
And I'm
60
using
minute band,
another audio
15
recorder.
minutes of blowing my top.
So the audio
Way to make it be true.
may have kind of switched right here on you. So sorry about that. Here's my livestock. And these are Bighorn from Vegas. What Project Mojave? The creatures, the animals. It's a different mod, but it's still the same. Project Mojave. My bathrooms disappeared. My kitchens and bathrooms, and somehow it got deleted. The mod was there, but the actual mod wasn't. And I thought that was weird. I don't know. That's the first time I ever had that happen. So apparently, as I was putting my mods together, or, you know, fooling with my load order or whatnot, it had to be me doing it. You know, the computer doesn't just do stuff without reason. So, anywho, I had to put that all together, and I did. You saw that I did. Okay, here is the spot that I wanted to incorporate that mess into the build somehow.
We should make good time when the weather's clear.
Yeah, we all have that. That's vanilla. We all have that in here. But I didn't want to touch it because I really do think I have a mod that uses that. I could be totally wrong. I don't know until I do it. And then here we are waiting. I'm editing this as I'm talking with you. So I can cut this. I think I will. Oh, let's just go forward a little bit and see how long it's going to make us wait. Okay, I did cut that. So I just put that transformation in there. Okay, now broken power grid. Yeah, you know, that's what happens. Right now, beds 23, happiness 86. I still have 24 settlers here. And here shortly, I'm gonna make this quick enough the video. So otherwise, it took me a while to do this. And I got to make it make sense to go into the warehouse. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do that, but, you know, you got to just try. Also, what I did here, and I didn't mean to, of course. I left my other audio, because I'm using two different audio captures here. I left my other one on when I was building. And if you can hear, I'm not sure I want that on because I didn't know my audio's on. And like I said, that sometimes I listen to streamers. And sometimes I'm just, we're just talking amongst ourselves. And, it doesn't need to go public, But, yeah, I am going to quicken this up. And then if you want to stop it somewhere, you can, or just, I don't know. I'm going to quicken it up, though. Okay, I quickened it up, and I took away the audio, because you don't need to hear that. It hurts my ears, even. But I do use console commands when I build. At this stage, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I don't think ahead too far when it comes to the builds, because I just don't. It's like the videos, I'm editing right now as I'm doing this, because it's funner for me, otherwise it becomes a job, and I'm not going to go there. We're doing this for fun, and this is my fun. I like to build, so. And like I said, I do watch streams, and then I guess it's called lurking. I try to interact with streams. I try to be chatty and such, but sometimes I'm doing other things, or I don't feel good. When I don't feel good, I won't talk. I try not to, because, I can be kind of a bitch. So, anywho, so we're gonna, I do a lot of saving. I wonder if I walked off. I do walk off. So let's fix that. Okay, we're back. I just went ahead and cut some of that. It was obvious I walked away from my game for a while. If I left the fences and such, it's typically just a pain in the ass if I leave it. So I got rid of it. If you leave like dead animals, enemies, skeletons, you get this dancing sound, and I'll tear a whole place apart looking for it. So that stuff was easily removed. Is why I removed it. If it wasn't, I'm just not going to put my foot in my mouth, because I do that a lot. And I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it. So, and I don't like what I'm doing here. So, and I was thinking that when I was doing it. It's like, wait a minute, we want a warehouse, needs to be a warehouse, not, so, yeah, but I quickened it up 500%. So if I, in this video, if I don't like this, if I don't like something, it's not going to be there long anyway. So who cares, And I'm looking at, like I said, ideas of what I want, because, I don't plan this. I know what I want it to look like when it's finished. But otherwise, I just do it. You could think about something forever and it just never get done. So I just start on it and just do it, get it done, But and that's why I showed the build before showing this, because the flooring, the floor was a little difficult because of the uneven ground. Look at the gaps, It's like, come on. And that's why people fall, to the actual ground, because there's nothing to stop them. And that grass got on my nerves, and I took care of that. That's where the the containers are, right? Is where that grass was. So I got the containers, and my dad worked for the railroad, and those used to come in on train cars. So I kind of want to call them cars, because they would come in on the train cars, But this is a ship, a container ship. So and it's crashed. I am building, and you see the commands I'm in right now. Building while you're not in God mode, I'm just not sure how that would work. You couldn't even move, right? You got so much shit on you, you couldn't even move. So, anywho, yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm so used to putting that in there. So you see what I do, and I had to move the stuff inside the containers. Not all of it, but the safes. I just took it from down there. I just copied them, and then pasted. You'll see how I did it. The boxcars too, or the containers. That's how I got the containers. I swear I had them somewhere in my inventory at one time in my build menu. But that's probably when I ran another mod that I'm not running now. And I ran it for so long that I'm so used to just looking. And there it is, But no, that didn't work this time, because I'm not running that set of mods. And then I got trees in the way, and I had to move them, and can't have trees in here. That would look dorky. But I did have some issues putting both the warehouse pieces and my castle pieces together. That looked normal, right? Yeah. So anyway, I fixed that. The door, they weren't even, so I put steps at that door that they could actually use. One thing about building in Vault 4 is that some of the paths get broken, and then the settlers can't use whatever because maybe it's off like just a tiny bit, and it breaks that. So you gotta fix that, Okay, I'm gonna probably quicken this part up as well. Okay, here I sped it up. I didn't record every move I made on this, so there might be gaps. Like I said, I watch people play. Usually I will watch a streamer play Fallout 4 because I like Fallout 4. I know the game. I like to watch it. It gives me ideas. And, and sometimes I don't want to build with the, and capture their voice, because I don't know if I'll want to use that portion or not without muting the sound. As you can tell, there's no sound because I sped this up. But yeah, I get whatever streamer or whatever I'm doing in the other window. If I'm watching a movie, then I'll get that sound onto the video. And you know, I haven't isolated my main display. I did take off one display, so I have four on my 4090 card. And why that was is because the card, the driver doesn't play well with Intel drivers, and that's what the other one, the fifth one, display. It was giving me a lot of problems, and I had to figure out why, and that's why is because those two don't play together, at least in Windows 11. Okay, I think I walked away from my computer. Okay, I lied. I guess I didn't. I do. I walk away from my game, and then the game just sits there, and I try to go into the pause window when I do that, but not always. So I forget things sometimes. I get so much into the game that I'll forget I have dinner on or whatnot, and it's like, I only cook when my son is awake, so he can keep tabs on things. He came in yesterday. Mom, did you forget? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot. So yeah. But anywho, I get into building, and time flies, and you know that if you build, time flies when you're building, or even if you're, playing whatever, time flies. But anyway, I like this floor better. Now, you saw at the beginning of the video how I did this, how I put it all together, the floors. Yeah, I popped out my little itty bitty display, and I put it into another one of my other displays. In my editing, you got this tiny little preview window. Well, shoot, I can't see that, so I pop it over here. Well, sometimes it will hang, and I'm like, oh no, But anyway, I had to get it going again. I'm editing as I'm doing this, so yeah, I'm going to be stopping and starting it and all that good stuff, because I'm editing as I'm doing this. So it's raw, it's raw video, you can tell. I'm not, I know some of these young people, their videos are, boom, 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 ADHDers, boom, boom, boom. And I'm just not that way. And I'm not sorry for it, but I am sorry for it. But I'm not sorry for it because that's just the way I am. So, but anyway, and then the doors. I had to make sure the doors lined up so you could walk through the doors okay. Like I said, you break their pathing and they can't do nothing. They can't even walk upstairs when you do that. So you got to make sure that they can walk through things and up and down stairs and such. I do clear the weather because I can't build when it's nasty and rainy and everything. I just can't build that way. So I just clear the weather. And you see the command I use, I put that into a bat file. So all I have to do is bat clear and it, boom. Yeah, I'm big on bat files if I can. There's a rabbit who's in here, and he kind of gets in my way. I just saw him there for a second. He finally, the rabbit finally either goes away or gets underneath the floor or something, but it's gone anyway. Yeah, I put these down and I didn't line them up. I was like, God damn it. Rookie mistake. But, oh, well. Oh, there's the rabbit again. You saw the rabbit. I have lots of rabbits in my game. I put them there. It's mod. And I like my games to be lively. I want creatures in it. I want, they don't necessarily have to be enemies. I'm not, I don't care about that. In fact, yesterday when I was watching one of the streamers who streams Fallout 4, and she does no-hit runs and stuff, and I really like to watch her. But I was watching her yesterday, and she has a mod on which works great for her. But I looked over all the mods, and it wouldn't work for me because I have, it's to make the dogs non-hostile. So it just didn't work in my load order. So I went ahead and made a mod that I'm hoping is like hers, where you don't have to kill the dogs, I like dogs. I don't want to kill them. I just couldn't find a mod that, I wouldn't have to patch, might as well just make my own. So I did. My window froze. Okay. I just have to stop it, turn off the audio, turn it back on, and then it goes again. So it's in my other display over here. It's larger for me to see. I'm old. We deserve a little bit of, oh, God dang it, did it again. Okay, well, I gotta quicken this up anyway. Okay, I quickened it up. I'm editing as I'm doing this, and I'll probably say that a couple more times. But, as I said before, I have in my mind what I want done. Just need to implement it, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll delete. And I did not record everything I did here, but I, pretty much quite a bit of it, but not all of it. So. I did use Mod Pod's XYZ console command, and I also used Mod Angle XYZ. So again, I don't know if it's on camera or not. Yeah, I just don't know. But anyway. Making it connect to my castle was a little interesting, but I think I got it done kind of the way I wanted it to. At this point, I'm not caring too much about certain things, like the tree is still in the way. I need to move that over. That's from another mod I found. Mind you, some of these mods I've used for, God, a long time, Let's see, and it's a island mod. And I can't tell you right now exactly what it's called. Maybe I may have done a video on it before, but I'm on next gen now, but all these seem to work, so I'm just happy they work. But and that's why it takes me so long to get into build mode, because I have so many mods for building. I'm not real keen on vanilla. because, well, our lady isn't from this time. She's from the real world, before the bombs fell, and she knows what things look like, and we're trying to make a society here. And that's my main gameplay is building a society. And yeah, I put taxes on folks and stuff, so I don't have to worry about money. Get the economy going. Families. I have families in my video or in my game. I'm going to stop it right now. My mister needs to do something. Wait a sec. Okay, it looks like he's putting on his game. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but because he didn't tell me. But I think that's what he's doing. We're all playing the Outer Worlds too. So I'm thinking that's what he'll put on. And if that's the case, yeah, I just turned down your audio through there. I just pushed the audio button. Anywho, yeah, we're all playing the Outer Worlds, and I play Fallout 4 and another game sometimes, and Outer Worlds is what we're all playing. So my son does that too. He'll play several games at once. He does it more than I do. That's where I got it from, is my son. But anyway, everybody's starting to wake up around here. And it's, 10:30 at night, because we're nighttime people, well, I'm that way, and my son's that way because he, too, talks to people outside the country. And then my mister, he kind of became that way so he could be awake when I'm awake. So, he... after he retired, he didn't have to be. Well, then again, he worked nighttime, so I mean, I shouldn't say that. I would start dinner at 2 o'clock in the morning, so he would have dinner when he came home from work. So yeah, we're all just nighttime people. And you see, it says daily income received. Well, my screen just stopped, so I'm going to kick it to make it get back into order here, or I can't. Okay, I'm back. All I had to do is stop it and start it again. Okay, you see I use bat files. Super easy, and I've ran the same bat files for, God, some years. I just, whenever I'm making a new game, I just take all my bat files and I'll just move them to the new game. And yeah, they work, so that's all I care about. The NPCs like Gage and Logan, I have to change their numbers, of course, because, I gotta change their numbers and such from game to game, but otherwise, I just use the same ones. I remember them, so so I change it. It works. Why change it? So. And as you see, I exported this just so I have it with transfer settlements, and I had over 5,000 pieces. And one thing about that is these, I wanted the walls to look exposed, because it's a warehouse. It ain't supposed to be pretty. It's a warehouse. So I had to double wall it in some spots to make it look the way I wanted it to look. Yeah, so the pieces accumulate, and you have to make sure your computer can run this stuff. Because my builds are just, oh my God, they're just huge. And yeah, and you know, I didn't even realize, you know, how big and stuff until my son saw. And he's like, "Holy cow, Mom, you know, that's a thing, you know, that's huge, right?" And I'm like, "Well, everybody does that, don't they?" He goes, "No." And that's before I ran into streamers and such. Oh, that's loud. Let's, okay. Yeah, my mister, he just turned on something and he didn't realize how loud it was. But it was. So, anywho, I don't want to, YouTube is so weird about audio anymore. Well, they have to be, you know, they have to, background noises. I have to tell them that, no, the background noises, I don't put them in there. It's just what happens around here. So, yeah. And I have to put the walls high to be equal with my castle. At least that's what I wanted, you know. And I make second floors and such. God dang it! Wait a minute, it froze again. I need to do my. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My other display just freezes once in a while, so I need to kick it, virtually kick it, and get it in gear here. Yeah, you see my console command. You see everything I'm doing. I'm not taking that out. Another mod does a lot of that kind of stuff that I'm doing with console commands. There's a mod that takes care of all that. I'm not used to it, right? So, yeah, I do what I do. I'm used to it, and yeah. The mod looks easy, you know, enough. I can't remember the commands and stuff, so yeah. I just do what I do. I need to start on my, Volt settlements. I'm not sure if I even started any of them on this game, but hopefully I have a save file for transfer settlements, and I'll just start it that way. That's what I do with my settlements. If I like something, and it helps with, you know, getting it done quick, you know. But yeah, and then that grass, you know. But if you delete the ground, you kind of screw yourself, you know. So I don't want to do that. You'll fall into the netherworld. If you're even sticking with me this long, because I some people like building, some don't. You know, it's just the way it is. And I always hard save, because if you auto save, sometimes they screw up, and nah. Okay, I gotta kick my other monitor again, or mother. And then here shortly, I should be bouncing to another video. It took probably 3 days, maybe 4, to get where I'm at on this warehouse. I do not play games every day. I do other things as well, so I don't put in the time like my guys here do. Yeah, I got other things to do, to take care of, and all that good stuff. Okay, here soon, I'm going to have to fast forward that. Okay, I'm editing as I'm doing this. Okay, we're back. I quickened this up. Otherwise, this video would be so much longer because, yeah, building is not something you do right away. It takes some time, and that's where a lot of my hours of Fallout 4 go to is building, because I like building. It's peaceful, you know. You just sit back and build, and you know, I just like doing it. So. What? Well, you went into another window when I was going to tell you how to do it. My mister still, he's learned a lot about the computer, but he's still, you know, he didn't grow up with a computer. Well, neither did I, but, yeah. See, you can go over some. See? Go down, 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 down. Well, not in there. There. And anywho, I've been on computers a long time. Oh crap, we're at. Oh, here we go. Okay, I thought my screen froze, but I was just going into build mode, which is the same thing anymore, because it takes so long for me to get in there. And did I do it again, or are we going to go into build mode here? Yeah, build mode takes so long anymore. Holy crap. And I have a mod that makes it faster, but you see how fast it is. It doesn't really. Oh, I'll figure it out someday. I'm sure it's in my thing somewhere. I have a disk SSD drive just for Bethesda games, because I play Fallout so much that I have several games going, and I need to move those elsewhere. And but Starfield and Fallout 4 and Fallout Vegas. Let's see, those are pretty much what I have in here. A lot of Fallout 4 though. Yeah. I always use those lamps for some reason, those street lamps from the Homemaker. I like them. Sometimes I'll put them in the walls and hide them, you know, but I like them. So. And this is my my hallway that I showed at the beginning. That's what we're doing here. Trying to make the transformation from castle to warehouse. I don't know if I'm going to put doors there. I don't know. I might just so it feels a little bit more. But hey, I've been to warehouses where, you know, the door remains open or whatnot. So, you know, yeah. So, and it just seems cold, you know, as far as no fireplace, no nothing. But it's a warehouse. Warehouses aren't supposed to be cozy. I'm thinking. See, I think I'm looking for those containers, because I swear I had them, and well, I finally realized that it's in another mod I'm not running right now, and so I'm going to have to go to a container, and I'm going to have to clone it. Spawn Dupe, and that's the name of it. And and then you need to put it at the right angle and everything to make it look right. So yeah, and I'm leaving the console commands in here so you can see what they do. But like I said, the Place Anywhere mod does a lot of that for you. So I mean, I'm just used to doing console commands, so that's what I do. But that, I'm still drinking my coffee. I haven't been up that long. Um, yeah, I primarily put that bed in because I didn't want to have to walk all the way to our, oh, failed help defend Firewatch. Now, Firewatch is in the Wilderness mod. And, God, I just built that, and they should have had enough no torrents and everything to defend themselves. So if they're lazy, that's not my problem, but actually it is my problem. But oh well. I forget what I was saying. So here comes Mr. Dog. He wants to know what we're doing. He's checking in. Mr. just woke up, and he probably just woke up. He's such a spoiled dog. He was awake when I woke up. It doesn't matter much. I was having a terrible time with that, with that crane. I mean, it just did not want to. And there we go. Stop right there, because I wanted it to, look like we're. Oh, that's. I'm going to another screen apparently, and I'm sure that's probably what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I just. I have a terrible time about running just one piece of software at a time. So I'm doing something in somewhere else. And anyway, that was my, I didn't crash. You can see that I didn't crash. So if I crash, I'll tell you. But I just haven't been crashing with this with this load order I have. I shouldn't say that because today I'll probably crash like crazy because I said that. But I really haven't been crashing. So yeah, that's. Somebody told me about a new mod, just yesterday, and it's a brand new mod, but it's it looks like a pretty big mod, but I don't know, it kind of looks fun, but I don't think I could put it in this load order without crashing every 2 seconds. Yeah, that's how I find my mods. Mostly is by just talking to other people, or if I'm at a standstill waiting for something, I'll just go over to places like Netflix, or not Netflix, Nexus Mods, and I'll just sit there and go through all the new mods or whatnot and see what's out there. I I I'm not a very good waiter, waiting around for stuff. I have to be busy doing something, even if it's just, looking at stuff or reading stuff. But that's that cement mixer I told you about, and then I grabbed one of the wheelbarrows, and I just think it's cute. I probably won't leave it where it's at because, it's behind the front end loader. I think what I'll do is put it somewhere and then put a construction signs around or something. Okay, I gotta kick my machine again. Okay, I did. Now, the fish, yeah, I had them swimming there. I thought that was funny, but yeah, I got them in the aquarium where they belong. Okay, this is my last little segment of video that I did for this build. I gotta clear the weather. You can't see, or I can't see enough to build. I'm just putting both the castle main part of the settlement onto the warehouse. So and then I did some decorating and all that good stuff off camera. I do appreciate you coming by if you've lasted this long, because I've heard from people that building is rather, monotonous and all that good stuff. But I enjoy it. I like watching people build whatever style, that other people build in. Everyone's style isn't the same, and I don't expect it to be the same, but yeah. Yeah, I like building, so, and that's what I'm doing here is I'm trying to put both the warehouse and the warehouse and the castle together, so it doesn't look so it looks like one, but yeah, we're gonna be done here pretty soon. I made it a little over an hour, so. I try to make them an hour. I try, but sometimes that doesn't always work out. But, yeah, you see, I use a lot of mods, console commands. I build manually, put things in with the console and that kind of stuff. And I do have a couple things to fix over here, and I saw that as I was doing this video. And I'll get around to it someday. Someday when I feel like it, I guess. But yeah, I like the island. I always have. Well, thanks for coming by. I really do appreciate it.